Hi guys and gals and theys and them. I want to talk to you about Tarkir. We went to my first ever pre-release night yesterday and it was so much fun. I pulled an insane card. I didn't even realize I pulled an insane card. I spent the whole time telling the people on my table about all the cute doggos I was pulling, and so you get like a pack of like clear promo cards in the pre-release things, and it was just sitting in my promo cards. I hadn't touched that yet. I was like, boosters, serotonin, give it to me, yum 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 yum, and just opened all my boosters and was like, yay, this is so fun, look at all these cards. And it was just sitting there on the top the whole time, and I hadn't even noticed, and I was like showing my table. I'm like, look at this cute doggo, every time I pulled a cute doggo card. And they were like, yeah, we don't care, that's not really that good of a card. And I was like, okay, well, I think it's cute. And then everyone was like, oh, I got this cool like promo art, like creature, I got this, I got that, I got a dragon. And I was like, nah, I just got this shit little Mox Jasper, a very good card. And they all freaked out that I just didn't care for it. So it's a holographic promo Mox Jasper, so it has like the special stamp on it. Look, see? It's very cool. Anyway, so it's a very cool card, but I had a lot of fun. The limited deck I made was really fun. Couldn't figure out the whole tri-color thing. So I did like a red-white deck, and I really liked the flurry mechanic. So this human monk, kind of like a Ajani Pridemate kind of deal, where every time you use your second spell, they get a 1/1 counter, and then that would keep increasing. And so I was really enjoying that, and I had a lot of synergy when it comes to the flurry, which I really enjoyed. And then a lot of cards like Frontline Rush, which helped me create red 1/1 goblins. I had a lot of monks in there, like this dog monk had a flurry ability. Enchantments I was enjoying was the reverberating summons that allowed me to, every time I did that flurry, I was able to make a 3/3 monk that was also attacking. The cool thing about this enchantment is that you can discard your whole hand and draw 2 cards. So late game, in standard and limited, when you don't have any cards in your hand, sacrifice your hand, easy. Sacrifice this card, draw 2 cards. Really way to keep that momentum and pace, especially for a red-white deck or solo red deck even. Twin Bolt was really cool, the fact that you can deal 1 damage to an opponent and then 1 damage to or split, the fact you can split the damage, I think the Twin Bolt was really fun. And that definitely helped me. Smile at Death was awesome because most of my creatures were quite small in their cost. This being like, oh, you killed my creatures? Never mind, I'm gonna bring them back, but stronger. You can put 1/1 counters on each creature with power 2 or less that I pulled from my graveyard. And I had a lot of things like Devoted Duelist, and Bearer of Glory, which are all 2-cost cards. So I was able to resurrect a lot of those, which was really cool. And then I had more Poised Practitioners, which was really good. And I really enjoyed that. I had some dragons in this for my limited. I didn't really play them as creatures. I played the sorcery spells on them. And the thing I liked about this was you didn't put this in your discard pile, or you didn't leave it in your hand afterwards. I really enjoyed the putting it back into shuffle mechanic, which was cool because it meant you could draw it again and choose which ability you wanted to use again. So I really enjoyed that part of it. I think the dragons having those abilities is really cool. And I wasn't really using the Mox Jasper as its intended purpose. I was using it to set off those flurries by having a 0-cost artifact that's a spell to set off the next spell to help with my flurries. And some standouts was a Borderless Warden. So Borderless Warden of the Grove, which I really liked. But I got Shiko, Paragon of the Way, which is this dragon here, which is really pretty. I love this dragon. This was the set I picked mainly because this dragon's super pretty. But I don't mind the blue, red, white combo. I think it's really fun. And I managed to pull 2 Skyers, which go with that. I pulled 2 Monastery Messengers, which I didn't get to really play or try out yet, but I did like them. and an Armament Dragon. So I pulled lots of really cool cards, but I think the inclusion of the dogs kind of comes from like a kobold kind of thing, because I guess it's giving like a lot of Eastern culture in these. And I think kobolds in Western like fantasy are often like these lizard dragon people, but in Eastern culture, kobolds are more aligned with like dogs, which is really cool. You see a similar thing in Delicious in Dungeons, the kobolds there being that dog-like creature. I really like it. But anyway, shiny! We got a little collector booster that I want to open up today and see what we got. I've never opened a collector booster before, so it's my first one. I'm hoping for some beginner's luck. I only have one, so we're just going to open it together and have a lot of fun with it. I'm very excited.
First
blood. Got a very cool blue Ice Ridge Serpent. We got a spell called Dragon's Prey. Spell costs 2 more to cast if it targets a dragon. We got Fire Rim Form, which is an enchantment. It has Flash. Enchant creature. When this aura enters, enchanted creature gains first strike until end of turn. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0. That's gonna really shake things up in Standard. I can't imagine putting that on like a Valiant, like on anything with prowess or Valiant in a red mono deck would be really strong. Oh, another Monastery Messenger. Maybe I can make them into a Standard deck. I've gotten a few of them now. We've got 3 now, so we could build a Standard deck around them. Another Shocking Sharpshooter. I really like this card. It has reach, and whenever another creature enters, it deals 1 damage to target opponent. So, fantastic card. I think this is going to be really good for Standard. I'm glad I got another one of those. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Duty Beyond Death. Very pretty. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Oh wow! Creatures you control contain... So every creature gets indestructible with this card. Rakshas's Bargain. That's an instant. A little holographic instant. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Oh wow! Wow, look at that! That is Feral Deathgorger. He's got an ability that's 2 costs, that's Dust Sight. So you can put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature, then draw a card. And then it has Flying, Death Touch as a creature. And when this creature enters, exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Wow, he's gonna be a heavy hitter in Commander. He's very cool. Wow, these are so pretty. This is an artifact dragon. It's 5 cost colorless with flying and vigilance. Whenever this creature attacks, surveil 1. Wow. That's so pretty. Just a stunning Dragon Island. Dragon Eyeball Full Eye Land? Is that the ones we should have been looking out for? That's stunning. That's really special. I really like that. We got another Foil Mox Jasper? I have 2 now. That's so insane. That's very cool. This is good pulls. Ooh. Redoubled Storm Singer. This is an Orc Wizard with first strike. Whenever this creature attacks, for each creature token you control that entered this turn, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that token. At the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice these tokens. I can see this being really cool in Commander with like tokens that are copies of dragons and then copying the copies. Very cool. Zergo, Thunder's Decree. Legendary creature, Orc Warrior. Mobilize 2. During your end step, warrior tokens you control have. This token can't be sacrificed. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Tavel, Arbiter of Virtue, legendary creature, spirit dragon. Has flying, lifelink, spells you cast have delve. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose life equal to its mana value. Absolutely insane. This is one of the cutest cards I've ever seen in this game, and I can't believe it's not in Blue Burrow, and I'm saying that. Look at this little scavenger region.
Hello there.
Oh, it's double-sided. Oh my gosh. Is it a token? Why is it double-sided? I don't understand. It's not a token, but it's, oh wow. Each non-dragon creature gets -X, -X until end of turn, where X is how much you paid to cast it. It's got flying, and the borders you have to discard a card. Wow. Oh wow. And then we got a holographic spirit token. That was a very cool pack to open. I hope everyone has fun with their pulls over pre-release with Tarkir. If you get anything amazing, please let me know. Pop something in the chat, or if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you leave a comment about any of your pulls that were really exciting. Even if it wasn't like a super rare or anything, just anything you were excited to get. That makes me so happy.